Vegetables, you can just wipe off with a cloth. If you use meats, go and wash it off in there with hot water and rinse it well with hot water between the types of meats that you use. That's just ordinary, sanitary precautions. I should start off by saying, one of the things you'll find out is that barbecuing takes a lot of pre-planning. You don't decide to barbecue at 5 o'clock at night if you want to eat at 5:30. Because if you do, you're certainly not going to marinate. Because it takes longer than that. You're not going to use an injection. Your rubs are not going to be effective. Things like that. So if you're going to plank, the planks need to be soaked the night before. If you're going to use skewers, they need to be soaked the night before. So barbecuing requires a lot of pre-planning. Okay? We're going to try and do things today, and they may be out of order, hoping that everything will come together when it's time to assemble. And so when I'm demonstrating stuff, you can feel free to come up around here, and then you'll go back to your stations and do exactly what I was showing you to do. Okay? And the very first thing we're going to do, because they take an hour to do, is we're going to roast some garlic. So, I didn't know what garlic was all about. And I had a neighbor who made me this Hungarian dish one morning for breakfast. And it was really good, so I said, could I have the recipe? And she said, yeah, and she gave me the recipe, and the recipe called for 3 cloves of garlic. And I went to the store, and there was this little box with 3 of these things in, and I said, well, those must be cloves of garlic. So I put them in, and then I discovered the difference between a bulb and a clove. It was pretty garlicky, to say the least. Why would you roast garlic?
Sweet. You take the strong onion smell.
Yeah, it does that. Yeah, it gives it a totally different taste. It's not nearly as strong as fresh garlic. Anything else?
Changes the texture.
Changes the texture, and that's what we're looking for today, is to get a nice soft texture on these things. So, to prepare it, very simply, cut the top off. Don't worry if you cut a little bit of the garlic with it, but your finished product wants to look like that. You want to take your Mickey, give it a little twist at the top, and that's it. As long as it's sealed, that's all you got to do. And then we'll take them out, and we'll put them on the barbecue right away.
Do you put them on the bottom, or where do you put them on the barbecue?
Well, doesn't matter. Did you get a boil?
Why not?